All right, traders, Mike here. What's up? Watch this video for Tuesday, November 28th. A lot of new faces from the weekend. Black Friday sale, Cyber Monday, still going on, by the way, till sometime late this evening. But a lot of new faces. Love seeing the new faces in chat. I would definitely like you all to take advantage of the intraday Q&A. We put out a Q&A announcement every morning. Say, hey, you have any questions about the morning trades, morning calls, anything you've seen? And then during the lunchtime slow down, Wayne and I usually jump on the mic and try to explain the setups that were called, that sort of thing, right? So take advantage of that. It's a big part of shortening the learning curve, if you will. All right, so anyway, let's get to this. The SPY looks like a little plus sign almost. I mean, just an incredibly narrow range, very low volume, feels like holiday trading because it is, but still, a couple really nice calls in the chat room. I'm going to share those with you if you didn't make it today. So the first one, Lewis called this morning, BDRX, over 5, which there's the whole number 5 right there. It had already broken it first early. We generally don't mess with the morning gappers in the first 5 or 10 minutes because the algos get involved and whip them all over the place, and it's way too dangerous. Loved Lewis's idea back through 5 with the earlier high not far away on a morning gapper, and even if you got in this through 5, you got the high of day break and you got the halt. What did I say over the mic? I said, Lewis and whoever else got that, I wish I was stuck in that halt with you. I knew, and then look what it did. It opened up and then ripped again. Just a great call. And then this afternoon, equally as good, if not better, CAPT, Nick C. Go to 5-minute candles. Nick C called it over. You can see right here it hit 320. The earlier high, 332. So it was on the morning gap playlist. It puts in a lower high of 320. He's going sideways. Nick C said, I'm going to try this back through 320. The thinking being that might be enough to get us the high of day break, maybe squeeze some shorts. Broke the high of day, pulled back to the 5-minute 8-period moving average, and then absolutely ripped into the close. Wayne posted his final sell was in the 440s, which if you consider how fast this went up and back down, Wayne handled that really well. He's really good at holding some in case you get the parabolic move. So there's a couple really neat calls from the room today. It's not the only ones, but they're certainly worth making the highlight reel. All right, let me go to after hours just real quick. Yeah, it's actually holding up fairly well in after hours. But let me get the after hours off here. And actually, let me go back to after hours real quick, and then I'm going to get to the watch list video. Let's go to 5-minute candles because there's two stocks I've got on potential gap playlist tomorrow. SNES. Let me try to show you the daily first. So it closed at $1.88, and then you can see in after hours absolutely ripped to over $4. Right now it's sitting at $2.80. So if that holds up at all, it'll be on the gap playlist in the morning. And then ESGL. There's the daily. Nice little mini breakout there, right? Closed at 89 cents. The high was $1.02. Then in after hours, look what happened. There's a good argument, by the way, for keeping one of these low price stocks. And I didn't even see this thing today. I didn't see it till after hours. But if you happen to see that and look like it was closing strong, a lot of times those are good to watch in the after hours, and it absolutely ripped. So another possible gapper in the after hour or in pre-market tomorrow we're going to watch, see if they're still gapping. So there's my two gappers potentially, ESGL, SNES. What are we watching? Oh, let me throw this up. New members got to read this. Yesterday I read it out loud. I'm not going to do that every video. Who wants to hear that? But a little humor in there too. But anyway, it just explains what we do. So pause the video and read that so you get an idea. The short version is we watch stocks that are in play and then look for A-plus intraday setups. I'm in cash every night, all right? So CAPT had that big rip today. Definitely goes on watch tomorrow. AFRM, you had this flag here, and it broke out today. So that one, we'll see if it gets a follow-through setup. Certainly extended, though. W, I've been showing you. I've had a horizontal line right there on my overnight videos for a few days now, waiting for a possible breakout in W. We got it today. Tomorrow it might have a continuation setup, so we're going to watch it again. RDHL, breakout today. This one rarely holds its gains, but it actually closed pretty strong, so we do want to watch that one tomorrow for a follow-through setup. SHOT, I don't know. I don't even know if this belongs on the list. It's just been so crazy, and where it closed today is just kind of in the middle of this recent chaos. So I'll have it on a chart, but I don't love that one. VFS I had on watch today. Look at this. The very end of the day, right? Doesn't do anything all day. The very end of the day, it does this big rip. So we definitely want to watch it tomorrow. I think I told you I liked it over Friday's high, which it briefly broke, but I wouldn't have chased it. Anyway, so it is finding buyers now. Again, the daily chart is all scrunched together down here because of this parabolic move to 90 that never should have happened. But it is still kind of catching my radar the last couple of weeks. So we're going to keep that one on watch. CDIO. I feel like I missed an opportunity in this one today. Look at this. There's the open, right? Look at this second mouse through 2, which was basically a red-green whole number inflection point, and the high of day was just 204. So through 2, and again, I didn't call it, didn't see it, but man, I mean, it went from the 2 break all the way up to 240 something, 247. So I feel like I missed that one, but you can't catch them all. Anyway, it's been a recent high flyer, and it's holding up very well, so it makes the list. LMND. I wish this would have closed stronger, but it's super interesting over this horizontal line here, over the whole number 18, right? Knowing that you've got this 1823 high not far above, and I think there's a lot of shorts in this name. INVO. I thought this was going to close stronger. The high 239 closed at 208, but anyway, over 239, you've got this recent high of 247, and then this big volume high of 304. So I do like this over today's high tomorrow if that happens, over 239. Obviously, depending on what it looks like intraday. Maybe we get a setup below that, knowing that 239 is another potential catalyst. So you never know how it's going to trade. We'll watch it. ASST. You know what? I'm pulling this one off. I thought it was going to close stronger, and then it was more interesting. And it is kind of interesting because it topped out right at a buck, hit a $1.02, and I think the 200-day is right there also. But closed so far down, I'm not going to mess with it. Plus, I hate penny stocks. SPRC, recent high flyer, big breakout on Friday. Kind of a quiet inside day today. I am going to look at that for a third-day play, but that one can be squinky, so be careful with it. MRAI. I liked the inside day yesterday. It looks like we got another inside day today. I do want to show you one thing. I don't have extended hours. Okay. Today it did this, which was kind of a nasty whoosh down. So it's worth noting they can do that, but I still think it's a recent high flyer and it's worth watching. IRBT is my last one. It just got decimated today. I was bidding around 30 bucks. I had a bid in front and below and never got filled. And it actually closed stronger than I thought. I was hoping this would be a solid red candle. But anyway, I'm going to keep an eye on that for the bounce that happened this afternoon to continue tomorrow. But I would have liked a weaker close. All right, anyway, that's it. I'm done babbling. We'll see everybody in the chat room in the morning. Have a great night.